And here we are. Team Secret, Navi. Winners bracket. Winner of this game, or winner of this series, goes through to the grand finals. Loser pops down a lower bracket to take on whoever they actually run into there. That will be decided later this afternoon. But for the time being, we have a huge game here. Secret, Navi. Time to see which team is back. Is it Secret? Are they back to the team that they've always been? The big huge players, Eternal Envy, Arteezy, Puppy, all the big names. Or is it Navi? Are Navi back with the Dendi, Ditchara, Seneko? Everybody's been talking about Seneko's awesome play this tournament so far. The winner of this, they will be carrying through with them some real big momentum into the grand final, and then through on to TI as well. And they'll be, Navi look to it, if they definitely win this one, then they'll be legitimizing their direct invite into TI, even though they haven't won any particularly big tournaments recently. So, huge series. I'm very excited to cast it. It's going to be a lot of fun. If we look at the bans and the picks so far, Team Secret have got the Drow Ranger with an Oracle. Their bans, they've banned out General Sand King, and they also don't want to deal with Seneko's Wisp. Tinker as well is there. Makes sense. I'm not 100% sure about the Tinker. They may be looking to do something else further in the game, or maybe they have some understanding of Dendi's Tinker, that he plays it particularly well. On the Navi side, we've got a Batrider Phoenix, a lot of fire. They're going to try and bring the fire to Team Secret. Initiation with the Batrider, a bit of lane dominance with the Batrider as well. Phoenix, obviously big team fights. Sunray helps with the healing and the damage. Night Stalker pick up as well. That's very interesting. So with their supports here, we're seeing not a whole... Phoenix has got a little bit of sustain, but these are not defensive supports. Phoenix will bring the egg to the big team fights, and Night Stalker will have that roaming presence. If they are playing him as a support, which is most likely, he will have most likely pick up the Ags gem combo, wipe the map of Secret's wards so they can't get any vision, and that will be just terribly difficult to play into against the Batrider. For their bans, they've banned the Mirana, the Elder Titan, Invoker, and Beastmaster, all pretty common bans. We've seen all of those bans actually throughout this tournament. Elder Titan particularly, I don't know if he's even gotten a run in a game yet, because he's just been banned out so commonly. So, So a couple of mid-heroes banned there. Team Secret have banned the Faceless Void as well. They don't want the Phoenix Void combo. It is quite good. It is quite strong. So very understandable. We'll see what Team Secret pick up here. They've still got one of each. They've still got their support, a core, and an offlaner to pick up. Should be... Damn it, I was going to say Tide Hunter. I was going to say they'll pick the Tide Hunter. But I didn't, so I'll wear it. Tide Hunter, big pickup. Great for those team fights as well. We'll try and turn it around. Excellent in lane. Really does quite well in lane. Big tanky watermelon. He knows what he's doing. Timbersaw pick up by Navi. Could be a mid Timber. Could be a safe lane Timber. Could be a mid Batrider. Dendi does not mind playing the Batrider whatsoever. General is good on the Batrider as well though. So either way, both should work out fine for Navi. So last pick should be there. They don't have a huge amount of right-click damage, of physical damage. They've got the Night Stalker will get relatively strong. They've got a lot of magical damage. Timbersaw's got some pure. He's got the 2 pure damage spells and 1 magical. Phoenix has got the magic damage. Batrider got the magic damage as well. Night Stalker has a little bit of damage, magic damage as well. So we'll see if they stick to it. Tide Hunter is a very, very good pipe carrier though. So if they do go, if Navi pick up something that's not exactly, they banned the Death Prophet, insta ban. If Navi goes something else that's not particularly right click heavy, then Secret will just be able to pick up a pipe, and that will help mitigate a lot of that damage. So Secret have got the Enchantress. So Oracle Enchantress supports. They've left their safe lane or mid till last. Arteezy and Eternal Envy known to swap up the heroes and the lanes as well. So we'll see what hero it is as to which player plays the mid or the safe lane. Ursa banned out from Team Secret. The Ursa is a good pickup against the Tide, able to burst him down. The Enchantress as well. Gets through that untouchable. Couldn't just blow up the Oracle, obviously. And the Drow Ranger with the blink. If Ursa gets the jump on the Drow, then she is just melted. There's not a whole lot she can do. So definitely no bad ban there. The Ursa becoming more and more popular by the day. A Razor pickup. Oh, I don't think we've seen this. I haven't seen a Razor in a game for a while, actually. I haven't watched every pro game in the last few weeks, but I've definitely seen a few. This is going to change the mid matchup drastically. With a Razor in the middle with his static link, he's able to steal damage. Navi won't want to pick somebody in the mid who will suffer too much from... Oh, they've got 2 minutes of reserve time. They've just got so much time to think up of what they want to do. They don't want to pick somebody who will suffer to that static link and will get overpowered by the Razor because he's great in lane. We know that. They may look to put the Timbersaw up against the Razor, try and match him up. He can use his Whirling Death or his Chain to pick up last hits. He can also use his Timber Chain to get away if the static link gets started on him. You've just got to move outside that distance and it'll cut off straight away. So you don't want to pick somebody that's got a low base movement speed. You don't want somebody who doesn't have an escape mechanism who's going to give Razor the full amount of damage and then just be screwed in lane. They won't be able to do anything. So, I mean, we'll see what the Timbersaw ends up doing. If the Timber goes into the mid, maybe Team Secret will think that that's what's actually going to happen, so they might move the Razor to the safe lane to try and kind of double bluff, kind of make them think that they're going to put the Razor in the mid, but then put him in the safe to go up against whoever Navi picks up last here. Very interesting. We'll see if he does go the mech build, if he picks up S&Y, Desolator. There's a few different builds that he can go. The Drow Ranger with the Aura, plus Enchantress and Razor, they are going to be hitting hard. They're going to be doing a lot of damage. So Navi are going to have to look to... Ooh, Naga pickup by Navi. Very interesting. So it will be Dendy mid on the Timbersaw. Eternal Envy Drow. Arteezy on the Razor. Pile-Eyed Dire, Oracle, Bobber, Tide Hunter. That leaves Puppy on the Enchantress. Artstyle on the Night Stalker. General on the Bat Rider. So General does have a good bat. He knows what he's doing. So that'll leave Seneko on the Phoenix. These eggs will be important. I mean, I think this game is going to be one in positioning. Positioning initiation is going to be a huge one. Naga Siren is not a bad pickup. She's got a few things going for her. I think the song can help them disengage if they get jumped on. Again, it will be crucial because if they get jumped on with the Tide Hunter Ravage and they're the ones on the front foot, they are the ones they're the ones getting the jump. They're in position with the Enchantress and the Drow Ranger on the back line. Drow Ranger, if she picks up a Dragon Lance as well, she'll be very far back. If that does happen, then the Navi are just going to be in really big trouble. The Night Stalker's just going to melt. He doesn't have a way to close the distance. He can run really fast at night time, which is pretty good, I guess, but doesn't have a way to close the distance. Phoenix does, but the egg is going to be crucial. The Drow Ranger attacks so very quickly, as we know. So if the egg is in a position where Drow can just, oh, there's the egg, I'll just knock it over in, literally not even 2 seconds, 2.5 seconds. she'd be able to burst it down. So that's definitely got to be a worry. But that's where the song will come in. This is also where the Naga Siren will be able to help split push. Secret do not have the best split pushing lineup. They have Drow. If she builds into a Maelstrom Ags, perhaps she will have that pushing power. The aura always helps as well. Helps to knock out the waves, helps to knock down buildings as well. But they don't have anything on the level of a Naga Siren split push. Just, that's all you need, the Naga with a Radiance and an Octarine Manta style as well, and she can just keep every lane so pressured into your base, and it is not a whole lot of fun to play against. Oh, here's the static link, and he's taken 31 damage already. So Naga Siren is hitting for 14. I mean, she will be able to use a Riptide to pick up some last hits, so that's always good. Oh, she even gets the deny there. Massive. So up the top here, we'll see the Drow Ranger Eternal Envy in the safe lane with Pylite Die. And down the bottom here, it's Tide Hunter on Timber Saw. Bulbo versus Dendi. Puppy is just going to do his thing in the jungle, as usual for an Enchantress. These are two big guys down here. Really tanky mofos.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So we'll see how the execution goes. I mean, it's up to Dichira to, you know, make himself relevant. He's going to have an impact on this game. Oh, here's the static link. And this is the problem with somebody like a Naga Siren. She's just doing no damage whatsoever. She doesn't have that escape tool to get away from the link. Maybe the mirror image actually breaks it up. I'm not 100% sure. We will have to see how that goes. It has worn off now, but we can see the Razor is leveling that up at the moment. He's 1-2-0 so far, and very understandable why he would. Oh no. There goes the mirror images straight away. That plasma field is not good. General's just chilling out here. He's got the Invis rune. He's just soaking up some experience. He's still only level 1. This is not a good start for him. And then you've got the Tide Hunter in the offlane, level 4. So level 1 Bat Rider in the offlane against level 4 Tide Hunter in the offlane. That is not good. 59 damage. He just can't get these last hits. Let's see where he's up to. He's 9-3 up against the Razor, 13-8. Not ideal. Not ideal one bit.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
General still. There's 3 up here. Pylite Eye looking in the woods. General needs to be careful here. Oh, he's just missed him. Phoenix jumps in. Just attracting the aggro of the creeps. General's hit level 2 finally. He can actually do something with his Firefly now. But Frost Arrows from Eternal Envy. 21 last hits on the Drow. He's having a good time. These Wild Wings as well, they're just sending tornadoes all around the place. That is very annoying. They're going to push this tower just down so quickly. Secret off to a good start. I mean, we knew that the... What the hell? What just happened? How did she die? Oh, whatever. Ooh, Nightstalker's come in. Artstar's going to have a go on the Arteezy here. Seneco's there as well. The Ray will come through. First Blood. That was counted as First Blood because Enchantress was killed by the Radiant. So Navi not doing as well in the lanes in terms of last hitting, but they've picked up 2 kills early. That's a very good start. Especially getting the Razor. They needed that. Nagasiren up to level 5. Tied there with the Razor. It was very, very important that Dichira got that. I think it is interesting. Again, I would have thought that the Dendi Timbersaw would have gone in the middle to go up against the Razor. Perhaps it's a worse matchup. I mean, maybe he does even worse against the Razor than I think he does. But I would have thought Dendi here in the mid, Nagasiren in the bottom, up against the Tidehunter with a babysitter, maybe art style with an Iron Talent in the jungle and coming back over. Oh no, that is terrible. So Razor's just use the illusions to take as much damage as he can using the static link. And so you might as well, you know, he's not taking it off the actual hero, so Nagasiren's not going down in damage. But because Razor is able to get the full static link up to 100 damage, it might as well, because he will be able to out-deny you so hard. Here comes Dendi. They're making a move in on Bulba. Oh, they're actually going to back out once they see RTZ move over. Dendi's still sticking around. He's not. They're going to go up and they're going to check him out again. They will have the Void, and Timber Chain comes in. They will finish him off. That's another kill for Navi. Wow. So they are showing how strong they are up against the heroes. They might not be lane dominators, but they can do a lot of damage. Showing a lot of teamwork as well. If we check the net worth, I mean, the Nagasiren's up there. So is the Timbersaw. So they're not too far behind the Drow Ranger, actually. And we've got Drow sitting in the tree. I mean, Batrider sitting in the trees away from the Drow Ranger. Just trying to stay alive, soak up any experience that he can. We've got Artstar making a move up here. The Oracle is here though. He's not level 6 yet, so he doesn't have that save, but he does have Fortune End, and he does have Purifying Flames. Gust comes in, stops Artstar from getting that Void off. He's gone 3-0-2, so, I mean, more of that ganking build. Oh no, Razor catches the Phoenix with that Plasma Field. It is a very strong spell. He's maxed it out. It's 4-2-1 that he's got. That is leveled. Hasn't worried about the Eye of the Storm. That Plasma Field gets really strong. Oh no, the static link. He's just so fast, Arteezy. He's just got brown boots and unstable current, but he's sitting at about at 353 move speed. Artstar might be looking to come back in. He might trap him down here. Oh, he's used Darkness. Here we go, Seneca with the Sunray. Nightstalker picks up an Arcane Rune. He'll be able to use the Void a lot sooner. Oh no, they've used the Ravage. Artstar could be in trouble here. He's being body blocked. Oh, they've got General in here and Dichira as well, so they will just try and finish Bulba off here. Let's see if they have enough to do it. He's so close to dying. How did he not die? Dichira could be in trouble here. Purifying Flames and the last hit from the Razor. Jeez, nice rotations in from Secret. They identified that their Navi had moved in full force and they needed to bring somebody in. I can't believe how tanky Bulba was there. That was ridiculous. Level 6. I mean, he's just so tanky, Tidehunter. I don't know what you do to that. Dendi's still at the bottom here. Pushing this tower in. Not very good at hitting buildings, as we know. But he will keep the lane pushed up at least. And this tower's going down. So, Navi, they've lost top and middle towers. Can they come back? They're 3-2 on hero kills. So we can see how slow the Timbersaw hits these towers. This is really one of the big issues with the hero. Got some rotations coming in. Puppy's making his way down. Artstyle's here already. But Pylai and Artesia are all here as well. So, oh no, the creep wave's going to get Art Styles just going to get trapped by Fortune's End. Bendy, let's see if he can force them off here. All they've accomplished at the moment is taking some damage. Oh, General, please stay alive. Oh, Lasso comes in actually on Puppy. Purifying Flames. General is very low here. He actually gets finished off by the Enchantress. There's so many of them here. What is happening? Oh no, Dendy's gone. He's tried to blow up Bowler, but he has not gotten there. They've lost 3. That was just a half-hearted engagement. I'm not sure what was the best case scenario there was. So they killed 1. They killed Bulba or they killed Puppy down here in the trees, but I think they needed to give it up and just put some pressure on one of the other lanes. Make sure that Naga gets this farm. Because if we're looking now, that's the Drow Ranger and the Razor have just flown way out in front. I mean, the Tide Hunter's even at the same level as Dendy. Puppy's up there as well with 3k. This is not ideal. Oh, they didn't get the stack off. Oh, because the ward is there actually. Good on him. Dendy's coming in to check out what's going on in Roche. The Gust comes in and the Frost Arrows. Night Stalker commits the Darkness. But to no avail. Nobody's here. He is smoked up. Tide Hunter and the Drow will be finishing off these Ancients, but we've got the rest of the team just up on the high ground. So Neko's going to go in and use his egg, but it looks like they're just going to be able to target and bring it down. It's on the low ground, you know, it's not... Oh, Dendy's made his way onto the back line. Will he be able to finish off Pylai Dire? They're just targeting him so hard. They're just doing so much damage. Why did he go in there? They've got the high ground. I mean, obviously they didn't know that their whole team was there. If they did, I'm sure that they wouldn't have taken that fight. They wouldn't have placed the egg on the lower ground. And Dendy wouldn't have jumped in, but unfortunately, Secret, they're really grouping up here. They've been grouped up since the 10-minute mark. And to be fair, they've been turning it into kills and objectives. They're going to pick up Roche here. They've taken out all the tier 1 towers already. And they've got some kills. It's 3-7. Secret are off to a bit of a flyer. For now, it's going to be up to... I mean, it's going to be up to Dichira, Dendy in general, just to stall that out, just to farm up, just to counter-push some of these lanes. Make sure that they don't get too many objectives now while they're on the front foot. Because if they keep up this momentum, this could just be very quickly the end of the game. But this Drow Ranger, with Puppy here, he's picked up a Midas. An interesting pickup. Drow Ranger, even with the Tome of Knowledge, trying to get to that level 2 marksmanship as quickly as possible. I'm in. I think that's an excellent idea. Stuff the supports. Just give it to the give it to the Gary. Dichirahi's slowly building up to that Radiance. It will make a huge difference once he gets that online. He needs it very, very badly. Got Bulba and Pylai Die here in the bottom. So Dichira's got to be a little bit careful. He just needs 700 more gold for that relic. We've got very similar wards here from Navi and Secret. They've identified the jungle and the Roche area as being very crucial. They're making a move on Dichira here. Could be in trouble. Oh no, lag. Lag. Oh no, Boba. He's been slowed down by the gush. Puppy's going to be throwing those impetuses on him. He should be able to get away though. What happened there? There was a bit of lag. Enchantress just going to go straight in for the Aghanims by the looks of it. No worries about the Dragon Lance.
Tower is under attack.
Fair call, I guess. I mean, either way, I think both are very understandable. Whichever way you want to go with that.
Dire's top tower
Dragonlance's great stats. The extra range gives you more damage for the impetus, so you know, makes sense there. But the Ags as well. The Ags is very, very good.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's
Secret of place a ward here, so they are setting up for a fight. They've got Ravage. They've got their ultis. They're trying to take this tier 2. Looks like Navi just gonna have to give it up.
tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
They're well set up as well. I mean, they've got Bulba and Arteezy sitting on the front lines. It's going to be hard to bring down a Tidehunter with Ravage and a Razor with Static Link, with a Drow on the back lines and an Enchantress on the back lines, and an Oracle even further behind that, ready with the False Promise with the Purifying Flames, Fate's Edict. Just not good. They've just circled round to the next tier 2. This is just this is just systematic. They're just going one to the next. Arteezy taking a lot of damage actually from this Sunray. Jeez, level 4 Sunray. The mech comes in, does heal them up. They've got that sustain. They've got the Enchantress little attendants. That's what they're called. Well, this guy's taking a big drink. Jeez, he's loving it. Let's see if we can catch him in the middle of another one. It'll be interesting to see what the Drow Ranger picks up. If she does go for the Aghanim Scepter, the Dragon Lance. I mean, Dragon Lance is always good to go early. Gives you those stats, that extra range. You can take on the... Here we go, they're making go here. Seneco's jumping in. He's got the Fire Spirits. He's going to jump up. The Gust doesn't catch on anybody. Oh, Seneco's going to have to use his ulti here. They're going to burst him down straight away, though. Will they be able to finish off even Pylai Dire? Puppy's getting relatively low as well. But Razors come in. Ravage comes in as well. Plasma Field bursts down. There's just 4 dead there. Oh, Jesus. Navi, this is looking extremely rough for Navi. Nagasiren's got the Sacred Relic, but it's 17 minutes into the game. They've got 1 tier 2 standing. And Secret are on the doorstep. They're taking down this tier 3. They're getting it down so quickly. It's only 17 minutes in and they're doing so much damage. This is just going to be a lane of Rax, surely. Well, the melee Rax at least. Bulba doesn't have Ravage anymore, so Navi will have an opportunity to attack. Icarus Dive catches on most everyone. General's actually going to jump in with the Firefly. They are going to burst him down, but he's happy to take his own life. They've got a kill on the Drow Ranger. Will they be able to get anything else? Dendi goes through with the Timber Chain. Arteezy is his next target. Oh, he's getting so low though. Arteezy is low, but this is not enough. Pylai Dire has just been finished off. So they've taken down 2, but they've lost 2 in exchange. They've lost Dendi and General for the Drow Ranger and the Oracle, so that's a bit iffy. Here's the Radiance finally finished up. That'll come as just a huge relief for Ditchira, but is it too little too late? 18 minutes in and they're really, really behind. We'll have a look at the net worth graph here. 12k and XP, they're just over 5k, so not a huge XP gap, but a massive, massive net worth gap at this level, 18 minutes in. SMY on the Razor. Seneko gonna have to get out of here. He's just gonna die. One more hit. Oh, how did it not count? Holy crap. That's that little bit of delay in Razor's attack animation. It makes it a little bit annoying to last hit with, because it looks like the coil wraps around him and then the damage goes, and that literally 0.01 of a second. It's probably 0.05 of a second. Has saved Seneco's life, so that's pretty good. Bit of luck going the way of Navi. Arteezy's in here by himself. There are 3 for Navi here. They're going to have to do something. They can't even punish him. They cannot even punish a Razor who has just done a drive-by pickup of a plate mail. He's just gone in by himself. No one else there. That is just crazy. Far out. He is fast and he is strong, but I can't believe that. Did Chirac pick up the bounty? He needs anything to get here. Smoke come up from Secret. They're going to run into Dendy. Oh, he's dead. Poor guy. You know, it's tough. This early game aggression, with the Naga pickup, they're just not able to counter it.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Even with the Dendy pickup, he doesn't have the Bloodstone yet. I think that's it though. 20 minutes in still. I mean, it's late. It's very late. This is the tier 2 down. Once they started to group up, they've got the mech, they've got the sustained with the Nature's Attendants as well. Oh, Enchantress did actually just pick up the casual point booster and then a Dragon Lance. So what I took as a point booster and an Ogre Club to build into the Aghanim Scepter, it's actually just a casual point booster to bulk her up. Always a good idea. Increases her mana pool as well, so she can use the impetus more and more often. And then go from there, pick up the Ags after that. She's almost at the Aghanim Scepter already. The Drow Ranger did pick up the Dragonlance as well. They're just such good early fighting tools, and this is what they've. This is the game plan. Take the fight to Navi straight away. Puppy. The egg comes out. Will they be able to bring it down? They're actually focusing some. Oh, the egg actually goes off, and there's a stun all around. They've actually taken down 2 now. The Drow Ranger's down, the Oracle as well. Bulba will finally go down as well. So they do get something out of that. The Ravage did help stall out the fight a little bit, but they weren't able to dedicate everything to the egg, and as a result, they got the full amount of damage off and the stun as well. That was a great fight for Navi. No, fight recap. Oh, why? I couldn't click on it. Oh, that's annoying. Really wanted to see the golden XP swing. We'll have to figure it out from the net worth charts. We'll give them another 15 seconds to update, and we'll see. Razor's got another 2k in the bank. We'll see what that plate mail is going to go into. Could be a Lotus Orb, could be a Shiva's Guard, could be an AC. I think they want to keep this pushing going. They've only got the melee racks in the mid, which is good. Great pickup for 20 minutes in. Excellent pickup, but they've got these wards here on the top lane. They can really try making use of them and put a bit more pressure on and keep going with this pushing strat. This drow strat. That should be the Ags up on Puppy, I think, as well. There it is. So he will be dishing out tons of damage. They are going to need to keep an eye out on that Puppy. If they leave him alone, I mean, there's just so many targets. The Razor, he is a big target. He is going to static link. He's got Eye of the Storm going the whole time, and his right click with the static link and the Drow Aura are going to be really strong. But then you've got Puppy on the back lines, so far away with the Dragonlance, just throwing in huge amounts of damage, and you've got a Drow as well doing likewise. To top that off, you've got an Oracle, which if you don't kill the Oracle first, then he's going to keep anyone alive. So you have to kill the Oracle first as well. And then you don't want the Ravage to come off, so Bulba... I mean, I guess you just can't even target Bulba. He's going to get the Ravage off, and there's nothing you can do about it. To be honest, I think that's the go. They've got to get the Oracle down first and get onto that back line, close in the distance to the Drow. They've got someone in the Timbersaw to be able to do that, but so far, every time he's jumped into the back line, he's just been blown up by the rest of the team, so we'll see. There's Tidehunter, he's got the pipe delivered out. So that pipe will help. Reduce the amount of damage that they're taking from basically everything. I mean, even Naga Siren isn't going to be going for a right-click build. She's going for Radiance, Octarine. It was a Shiva's Guard on the Razor, actually. Does help him push lanes.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
We can see there with the field as well, that just wipes the whole creep wave. Because at the moment that is a little bit their issue. In order to get these creep waves in their favour, they're having to group up a little bit. Bulba, the Anchor Smash is good, but it's not particularly good. Drow can do damage, but without the Ags or the Maelstrom, she's not able to wipe those waves hugely quickly. Here's Bulba. Let's see if he makes the move in. Here come those impetuses. Look at that. It's just going to burn him down. Arstyle's not going to be able to do anything. What a waste of a darkness. Zeneko's going to sit in the trees there. TP up to the top. They see that the rest of Navi are grouped up here and maybe want to fight. They actually cancelled them. They did cancel them. Seneko comes in the backline. Very cheeky. Very, very cheeky. Uses his hand to Midas. You know, you got to maximize the efficiency with that item. So, I'm all for it. Here they are putting that pressure on the bottom lane. This is going to be a tough hold for Navi. Can they do it? Arteezy leading out in the front. He's got the Aegis, so he will be fine. Glyph comes out. Navi need to do something. They've got decent high ground. They've got the Naga Siren with the illusions and the radiance. They've got Dendi with his chakrams. The Sunray as well, so they've got some good high ground. But with the pipe, with the Guardian Greaves, with the Nature's Attendants, with the Aegis as well, Secret looking very strong. They should be able to breach here. But we'll see. Who's picked up our Night Stalker with the Crimson Guard? Look at all that damage he got from the static link. I swear the mirror image even died and he still... Arteezy just out in front there. I mean, it does a lot of damage. Oh, the impetus. Oh, so much damage on Seneko. The Sunray really does a whole ton. Seneko's going in. He's going to pop the egg actually up here on the high ground. They're going to try and pull Pilar in. Not good enough though. The egg is going to go off. It's only going to land on Puppy the stun. So they've lost General. The lasso's down. And they've also lost the egg for basically nothing. Arteezy is getting a little bit low. But with the Purifying Flames and the Fate's Edict, he's still got the Aegis as well. And this Milierax is down. Artstyle's taking a lot from these impetuses. Static Link as well. Did Chirac get out of there? Oh, he's taking so much. He's so low. Artstyle goes down. That's 2 lanes of racks down. This is... I don't think that there's a comeback from here, to be honest. Great split pusher in the Naga Siren, so... You know, I guess it's possible. Arteezy just going to be looking to go ham here because he has the Aegis and it's going to run out eventually anyway, so you might as well use it. There's a buyback from Night Stalker. He needs to do something. Here we go. Navi come out of the base. They know they need to get something back. They can't just let them run away. If they just reset from here, then there's... they can't... How are they going to take out... Come back from 2 lanes of racks down. Razor's picked up Point Booster. He may just be building into an Ags. With the Aghanim Scepter, the Eye of the Storm does get a whole lot better. It can hit buildings. And the next push that they do will almost definitely be the last, as they'll be able to just get these racks down. The towers here and the Ancient will just all go, just get destroyed by the Eye of the Storm. He's got it. He's already got the Ags if he wants it. He's looking so big for 30 minutes in. Let's check that net worth again. So we did see that little bump up and a little bit of a plateau. So they picked up about 4 or 5k in that one big fight that Navi had, and they picked up 3 kills. But since then, it's just gone straight back down to about 20k. Oh, that's not good. So Secret, demonstrating some of this what was once thought lost skills and teamwork. E-Blade up on the Drow Ranger. Wow.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Good item, has a great natural synergy with his ultimate. Still not even level 16, so it doesn't even have... He's going to be due another 20 agility very soon. But the E-Blade is going to hit hard. She's sitting on 190 agility. Ooh. And they're just going to march straight down the mid here. They're going to let this creep wave push in. Arteezy's just going to go straight in here. Doesn't have the Aegis anymore. But like I said, he's got that Eye of the Storm, and he'll just be looking to run in. The creeps should turn off backdoor protection in a second. No, they're going to back up and regroup. Arteezy's actually going to TP back. Oh, he cancels it. Very interesting. They may look to just cut the creep wave here.
Dire's middle tower is
Let this creep wave and the tower finish off the Navi creeps, and then they'll just march straight down the lane and they'll just all get pushing together. They've got a smoke up here, so they don't know their exact locations. Arteezy out in front again. Ravage comes in, lands on a couple. Dendy's going to go down. Oh, he's actually used the Yules to keep himself alive. He will be finished off though. So Nako is sitting in the back here waiting to use that egg, but will he have an opportunity? Impetus doing so much damage. Sunray comes out. Doing a bit, keeping him back. He needs to pop the egg soon. Lasso actually comes in. He's used the egg. Know what he's focusing on. It's actually going to go off. It's almost definitely going to go off. False Promise comes out for Arteezy. The stun doesn't land on anybody, unfortunately. Icarus dive, and then the Sunray goes in. Vichura trying to reset with the song. Not sure if that was the play when the Sunray was going, but that's okay. As long as they can pick up Eternal Envy here. He's used the Ghost Scepter on himself, used the E-Blade on himself. Bulba are actually going to get destroyed here as well, so they've lost 3. Navi finding a little bit of something. I'm not sure if Drow used the E-Blade beforehand or must have. Surely that's the first thing that she wants to do is throw the E-Blade out and do a shitload of damage on somebody. Well, they played that well, Navi. I think a little bit of hesitation on Navi's side. They didn't have anyone to aim in particular. They didn't seem to have a bit of a plan. They had Phoenix Egg was on the low ground, but they didn't target it. They were kind of on the retreat after the Ravage to kick things off. And we've got the Nagasiren has actually picked up the top of the net worth. They've made a bit of a comeback there. Her farming potential is just so massive with the illusions and now the Manta style. She's got a soul booster, so she will be getting that Octarine core as well. Reduce the cooldowns on everything. Here we go, Secret are actually moving in. Ooh, General could be in trouble here. He's got the Blink and the Force Staff, so he's actually not too fast. Artstar uses the Darkness. Then he throws out a Chakram. And everyone's just going to back off, by the looks of it. This Drow still level 14. I mean, we checked a couple of minutes ago when she picked up the E-Blade and she hasn't gotten any experience because they're hanging around as 5. they're basically not leveling up all that much. Puppy is so close to level 16 as well. He will definitely want to get there. That'll increase the damage on his impetus by quite a bit. Here are they moving around to the top here. Eye the Storm used. The glyph is popped. Will they be able to do anything? This creep wave is coming through. Naga Siren's song comes in. They're setting up. Seneko going to use the egg on the background, on the backyard. The Ravage comes through. Navi's getting blown up by the impetuses, but he uses his Ghost Scepter. Oh, he gets blown up by the E-Blade though. Artstar taking a lot of damage from impetus. So that is 2 down on the side of Navi. Oh, Dendi's in the middle of everyone, but he's taking a lot of damage. He's got a ghost. He's been Ghost Sceptered himself, but he's going to take the last few right clicks. Ditchura still alive though. Bulba trying to get in his way, not able to. Impetus is coming through, but that should be this lane of racks. That's 3 down, even just for 20 seconds. That'll be all they need. Puppy is actually going to TP away, and Secret are going to make their way out. They're not going to push the matter any further. They've got some money to spend. Razor has 4k there. They're going to go pick up Roche, actually. Drow's almost level 16. Puppy has hit 16. Oh, here we go. They're making their move over. They know that they've gone straight in for Roche. Darkness has been popped. And the Chakram comes out. Can they turn here? They won't even be able to turn. Gust. Ooh. They've stopped to take the creeps. General's sitting here in the trees. He's going to pick off Arteezy. 4-staff back. The Sunray as well. He's just dragged into the middle of them. He's going to go down. Good pick off. Unfortunately, they're going to need more than just killing 1 or 2 heroes here. They're going to need to kill everybody and then push all the lanes out. Pylai die. False promise on himself. Impetus has come flying out. They do so much damage. Puppy. Seneko actually uses the egg up on the top ground, on the high ground, but it's going to go off. They're not going to be able to stop it. Pylai die gets stunned up. Sunray comes through. Puppy in a bit of trouble here. They've got him. They finished him off. Artstyle's here. Eternal Envy is just going to start pumping out some damage though. He's been slowed up by the Fire Spirits, but he still attacks so quickly. E-Blade does a lot of damage on the Dendi. Impetus 1 and... Oh, he's used the Euls. He needed to because he was about to die. Back here at Navi base, we've got the lanes pushed in because these Mega Creeps are huge. Look at them. They are massive. Let's zoom in just to get a bit of a better view of how big they are. We've got a buyback on Dendi. They're just going to go back and take the Roche. I mean, good stuff by Navi. Trying to get up in their face, get in Secret's face, and get some retaliatory kills, but... Oh, they still didn't get Roche there. What is happening? They know how important it is. Navi, Razor with the Roche is not good. He's picked up a Crimson Guard as well. Octarine Core up on the Naga Siren. But Navi cannot leave their base for all that long. They've got Mega Creeps coming in from all sides. We've got some coming and hitting the tower now, so they don't have Ditchura because he is basically one of the only ones who can clear them all that quickly. Dendi can do it as well. He might need to pick up an Ags if he wants to start doing it decently. Artstyle's going to be in big trouble here. He was just trying to kill this ghost here and he couldn't even finish it off. No. Let's have a look at the kills here. Alright, they're going to go back into Roche. Let's have a look at the kills. Let's see what Puppy's on. 6-2-10. What a game. Razor 7-2-10 as well. Here we go. General pulls Bulba up onto the high ground. The egg gets popped all the way up here. Too far away from anyone really. Only in Arteezy's nearby. The stun actually gets Puppy. They send the Chakra onto him as well. He might go here. He's dead. Pylai dies in a bit of trouble. He uses a false promise on himself. General uses the Ghost Scepter and tries to back out. They actually dedicate the Ravage just to him. And the E-Blade is going to finish him off. Arteezy's in the base just by himself. This is ballsy. He's going to take out Seneko, but basically all alone. The rest of the team isn't even there! And the Ancient is down to half health. They're going to take out Roche, pick up the cheese, make the way in. I don't know what Navi's going to do here. They're giving it a go. I mean, you've got to give it to them. But Secret can just take it easy from here, really. It's not... They're not up against the clock or anything. They've got mega creeps. Navi are the ones who can't really afford to make it out of the base. Oh, hey. So the Razor did fall in the base there. He's got 20 seconds till he comes back up, but again, they're not really pressured all that much, Secret. They can just relax. They've got the Aegis up on the Drow Ranger. And to be honest, as long as they have some creeps in the base, they could probably just go straight for the throne and just attack it and not even worry about the enemy heroes. They are drawing on the map that they're going to come in through the bottom lane. Darkness does get popped. They know that something's coming. These illusions are keeping them back. But again, once these creeps are in the base, it stops backdoor and they've got great damage to be able to take down this Ancient. Razor's got the BKB now as well. There's not a whole lot. The Song will be handy, but even with the Song, I mean, Razor pops his BKB and he can just attack away, so he'll use the Eye of the Storm and they're going to push him with this creep wave. Here comes the Song. Navi are going to try and, you know, make the initiation, make the play. Egg comes out. Eternal Envy is just going to focus the egg. Will he be able to get it down? Oh, they just get it down in time. Ravage lands on 4, I think. 3 or 4. They're targeting Art Style here. They've got the Night Stalker down. Ditchura will be next. On the back line, Impetus has come flying through. General's in big trouble. And they just call it GG. Navi, they tried to make something out of that fight, but they weren't ever really going to pose too much of a threat. Well played by Secret. They did just extraordinarily well there. Took the game from basically the 10-minute mark and grouped up as 5 and played that 5-man Dota that we're seeing more and more often. Especially with the Drow lineup, with the Tide Hunter in there as well. Well, let's see if Navi can come back. They have shown they're made of stern stuff this tournament, so they should mount some sort of defense. We'll see how the draft goes, and that'll set the tone for the rest of the game. Thanks for watching. We'll be back for game 2 very shortly.